Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Kim. Welcome and welcome back for those who are new here. I know it's been a minute. If y'all follow me on Instagram, I keep saying I'm gonna post a video and I don't post it. But today we actually gonna post this video. It is Friday. The video might go out on Friday. But I'm just here to talk about, having a hair business and things that I didn't expect. Speaking of which, this is a wig that I just made. I vlogged it, but we don't know if it's gonna be in the vlog, so we're not gonna hold me to it, right? So I made this wig using raw Indian deep curly in 16 inches. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see, and I also used a matching 6x6 18-inch HD lace closure. Now initially when so I didn't intend on making this wig. Let's give you a little backstory, right? Ordered this closure for a customer. Thank you, girls, for supporting my business. I appreciate all the times you've ordered from me. And I was like, oh, well, I don't think the hair is good enough, because I mentioned to you guys, like, if it doesn't pass my quality test, then I'm not going to send it out to you. And just the way the hair dried, I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable sending it to you. I know, like, I'm versed enough in hair where I can just deal with it, but I'd rather not send it to you. It is okay. I haven't had any issues with it. But I am also going to be offering 6x6 closures on my website. If it's not on the website, you can email me. If anyone's emailed me, then you guys know I'm on top of my emails. You email me, I respond in a timely manner, unless I'm asleep. But for the most part, it's within minutes, if not hours, that I respond to you. But things that I didn't expect from being in business, one, it may surprise you guys, because some of you guys have been on my YouTube for years, been like, oh, Kim, you should sell hair, Kim, you should sell hair. And the process to find a vendor, grueling. Is that the word? Y'all know the word I'm looking for. But it wasn't easy. It took me 1 year and 4 months to find a vendor, but I found a vendor. And one of the things I feel like, it's kind of off topic, but on topic, but one of the things that I feel like I like about my vendor is I feel like they're accountable. Now, many times you guys have seen me, talk about experiences I've had with hair companies and them not being accountable, blaming it on me, or saying their vendor said this, their vendor said that. No, I went to my vendor before and told them my issues, and they apologized. I was like, well, I need to get something for this because y'all did this and y'all cost me money. And they did it. They did it. I think people need to realize that not everything and everyone is perfect, and mistakes happen. And I can appreciate when I'm dealing with somebody, especially in a professional setting, that they're accountable. To me, that says a lot. That says that I'm okay with doing business with you because you realize that things aren't perfect and things happen, and you're willing to take accountability and try to rectify it with me to keep my business. I can't tell you for me how far that goes. So that wasn't really like on topic, but I was like, I just got to mention it to y'all. Now I've been seeing a lot, like, cause Instagram, social media, the algorithm, like once you start posting more about like hair, it starts showing you more about hair. And I've seen this one girl post, raw Indian double drawn. Now I've mentioned to you guys before, I do single donor bundles. What does that look like? Let me grab a bundle so I can show you what that looks like. I'll be right back. So I grabbed one of each bundle. Now keep in mind, these bundles hang in my laundry room. My house, the way it's built, it gets hot up here. My laundry room is hot, which I like, because when I'm drying my hair in there, it dries fairly quick, because y'all know I do the air drying process. Tip of the week, make sure you air dry your hair. Don't blow dry it if you want longevity, just like you would your regular hair. So the humidity gets to it. So the bundle may not look, I'm gonna say like aesthetically pleasing, but we are real here on the channel. Right. So single donor hair is not going to be, it'll be full to the ends, but it's going to taper down. It's going to get a little bit thinner. That is 100% normal. If you see double drawn hair, means that, it's probably from more than one donor, and it looks good and it's going to be fuller to the ends. But what do you get with that? More tangling, because they're intertwining two different types of hair, two different people's hair. Now, it's less likely that that's going to occur when you have multiple bundles, because obviously they're coming from different donors. But if you have multiple donors in one bundle, yeah, more likely it's going to tangle. So whatever works for whoever it works for, the hair looks great. But I'm not going to be offering double drawn hair. That's just where I'm at. But I did also want to show you, so These kind of look very similar. So this one is curly. You can see where it's tighter curl up to the top, and this one's wavy, but same thing, you know, just a little bit thinner to the ends. That's just how hair is naturally. Yo, if you haven't ordered yet, and I've been wearing this wig all day. Took a shower, took it off because I don't do that. And I have not detangled it. Now, we're not gonna sit up here and be unrealistic and say hair is not gonna tangle. It is 100% gonna tangle, but see, I got a little tangle there, but nothing too crazy. It shouldn't be terrible. Shouldn't be terrible. I would recommend, because you guys know I've done rigorous testing, I have a list of products and systems that I recommend in treating the hair. It is listed under my website under Hair Care, Kim's Hair Care Bible. Please check that out. Those things really work. I really do use them on my hair. These are things that I practice religiously, and this is how I have hair that has lasted me years. I don't have like a timeline of how long hair is going to last you, because if you don't treat it right, it's not going to work out. But I personally have raw Indian hair that I've had since 2018. We're in 2025. Do the math. I wanted to bring on another wavy bundle. I feel like this more looks like wavy and that one more looks like curly. But then also straight hair can also look like this. It depends on the length, depends on the person. Everyone's hair is not going to be 100% the same texture, but it'll blend. So you have wavy hair that looks like this and wavy hair that looks like that. Keep that in mind. Another thing, I don't even know if I mentioned this already, but we're gonna just touch base on it, we'll sprinkle a little bit. One thing that I did not think would happen is that I would be having so much fun with this. Like, I am enjoying having different wigs. Like, you guys have seen my one bundle bob, you've seen this, you've seen long curly. In case you haven't seen it, let me put it in this video, because I feel like, you know, the YouTube algorithm might not be showing y'all all my videos because I haven't been doing videos and hair for a while. So we want to make sure that we stay relevant in that field, because this is where we at. I'm gonna bring them to show y'all. So if you guys are on my Instagram, might be the way I had this laying on the wig on the mannequin head, but this is my one bundle bob that I do sell. So if you guys haven't, and I've been rocking this for months, and I only rock it straight. So, you know, typically I don't like to put heat in hair, but I do flat iron this because it's a bob and I feel like it needs to be flat iron straight. Even my method of getting it to be silky, still have to flat iron to get it to be like straight like this. But every time y'all see me with this hair, every time I wash it and restyle it, I flat iron it. I'm kind of tempted to sell it because I feel like it's a lot of hair. It looks good. Like, I like versatility. Like, I'm also not a curly girl, but this is more of what I was going for. I don't know why I thought I was gonna get it with 22 inches. Lessons I've learned. Unexpected expenses. So you guys have already heard me saying, for those of you who don't know, if you order hair from me, if you've ever watched any of like my vlogs, I order a lot of stuff from Amazon, and we will be shipping hair in the Amazon packaging. Now, I take feedback very, very well. So I know, like I mentioned to you guys about like my return policy, and you guys were like, oh, I would love to have a return option. And based on feedback and just like thinking about it, it made sense. So I offer a return policy now because of that. If you guys want pretty packaging, I can do pretty packaging. Now, obviously we are in business and I like to be very transparent. If I have to spend more money for packaging, that means the prices are gonna go up. I like to do things that I feel make sense, right? Yes, is it nice to unwrap a pretty package, but why am I going to pay more for something that's going to end up in the trash? For me, that just doesn't make any sense. So I would rather, I'm going to package the hair well, which I've mentioned to you guys before. If you guys have ordered hair from me, it comes packaged very well, but it's going to be in an Amazon package. If you guys want a pretty package, let me know. I will raise the prices to accommodate pretty packaging. I don't see that it's necessary, but you know, I'm here for feedback, for growth, for learning. However you guys want it is how I'm going to do it. Now, one other thing that I did change, I thought this video was going to be about things that I learned about being in business, but it's be all over the place, y'all. I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned in one of my like vlogs, but I'm not carrying virgin hair. It just doesn't make any sense. You guys are like, oh, I would like to have the option to do both. But for the few months that I've really been in business and been taking orders, no one has been interested. I had one person order virgin hair from me, and I ended up sending them a raw bundle. Because when I calculated the amount of money that I would pay for shipping just for that one order, it didn't make any sense. So my thing was like, I didn't want to stock any hair because I didn't want to have hair on hand and not have it be ordered. But then I realized that that's not the best thing to do in business. So I do have a small quantity of bundles. When I say small quantity, maybe like 20-ish, a little bit more than 20 bundles in stock that I keep on hand in, I don't want to say all textures. Do I have any straight bundles? Maybe curly and wavy, because those are the ones that sell a little bit more, that I'm going to keep on hand so that it's faster shipping time. So if you guys are interested, you can always just email me to see what I have in stock. But I am going to keep a small supply of bundles, and I also have a small supply of lace in stock. This way, if it's something that's like dire or you need it more urgently, at least I have it ready to ship to you. So you can always email me to find out what I have in stock. But yeah, it's just, I just figured that that just makes more sense because it cuts down on the wait time. And sad to say, if I don't have it, you'll go somewhere else if you need it in a timelier manner. Even though you know what you're getting from me is going to be good, you just need it a little bit faster. So I get it. So I'm like, you know what, I'll keep a little bit in stock. This way we can ship it out as soon as possible. So if you guys are interested, email me. Again, email me. If you've emailed me and communicated with me, I am on top of my emails and communication in business. If you reach out to me and you don't get a response, something is wrong, because I'm quick to respond to my customers. Outside of that, unexpected expenses, like when I have to send money to my vendor, they don't take like, so they think that because of the region continent, country, Asia, because India is part of Asia, that everything is fraudulent. So I can't send it online. I have to go physically into a store to send cash money. And obviously when you send money, there's gonna be fees. So there's fees for that. I gotta pay for shipping, which, you know, you obviously know, but then also you gotta pay to run the store monthly. And then they charge you like credit card fees, which unfortunately I am in the process, you know, so if you haven't ordered, you might wanna order before this updates on my website. If you're paying with a credit card, you're gonna have to pay the fee. A lot of businesses now are doing it like that because they really hit you for those fees. And as I mentioned to you guys before, the fee for a credit card, unfortunately, is not gonna be refundable, because one of my other friends who's in business mentioned to me, hey, you know, when they charge you that fee, they don't refund it. So you guys get your money back, but the business eats the cost of the fee, which is 100% not fair. Let's pull this kind of big. Let's bring that down a little bit. It's also because I haven't put this comb in the middle. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys in terms of like what I've learned and things that I haven't expected, like the unexpected expenses. Also, and I know I shouldn't be doing this, and if my financial advisor heard me saying this, and I'll be trying to save money, but when I'm thinking about it, like saving $10 a month to not have it automate like my business expenses for me doesn't make any sense when I waste $10 a month on things that I don't need. So we're gonna be working on that. And yeah, so we're gonna wrap this video up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Bundles by Kim's Life Vlog shop. We're gonna put a QR code up here. You know, just do what y'all need to do. Support your girl. I'm going to be, and I mentioned this before, a niche business. I don't want to be big. I just want to be reliable. You come to me, you know what you're gonna get. Yeah, so that wraps up this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching.